Good morning, May 16th. So unfortunately, last night, my 12 o'clock for today canceled last minute, which is kind of annoying because the way that he composed his text definitely made it seem like he knew at least from the beginning of yesterday, if not the day before, if not, earlier than that, that he was going to have to cancel and reschedule. And, it is just annoying because regardless of what, people think, it is difficult to fill a spot. So basically, right now I have, as far as I know, I have a gap between 12 and 3. And then at 3 o'clock I have a young lady getting a floral piece with a mandala in it. And then I'm trying to get my 6 o'clock, who is going to be trade work. I was going to trade him for some watches. I'm going to see if he can possibly come in earlier, which would be super nice, because then I don't have to, sit around for 3 hours and wait for my 12 o'clock to show up, or wait for my 3 o'clock to show up. I don't think she can come in sooner. I think she's working. So there's that. But yeah, so let's get to it, right? So the 3 o'clock is getting a floral piece. I'll probably outline everything, depending on how she wants it. If she wants it delicate and dainty, probably outline everything with a 3 and probably shade a majority of it with a 3 liner just to give it that whipped out stipple dotted look. And then probably shade it with a 9. Maybe an 11 possibly, depending on how big it ends up being. She has a pretty decent budget and it's going to take up a majority of her forearm, so might be able to use an 11 mag, which would be cool, just because, the bigger the shader, the faster it goes, which is kind of nice. What the fuck are you doing, guy? And then the gentleman that wants to trade the watches, more so I offered him trade for the watches. He is getting 6 traditional pieces. $100 to $120 size. I mean, where the trade works for $600 worth of trade, so obviously he'll get, trade accordingly. So I'll probably print them all out like $100 size, so he gets 6 $100 tattoos, or maybe do like $120 size and just do it, just because the bonus is, yet again, the bigger the tattoo, the bigger the shader, the faster you can knock it out. So that's the plan, is to try to get him to come in sooner and go from there. So yeah, so we'll see what happens, and if I can't get anybody in sooner, then fingers crossed, I might get a walk-in, or worst case, I'll just finish working on the Medusa that I have tomorrow. I'm either going to work on that. Well, either way, I'll be working on that if whoever comes in whenever. And then when I get off at 6, well, I guess whenever I get off, I'll work on the Medusa after work as well. And worst case, I think I'm going to take a rest day tomorrow from the gym. So I'll just work out, or I won't work out, just do my cardio and get done doing my cardio and just start drawing, probably meal prep my food tonight. The watch trade just texted me back and said he can come in at 1, so there you go. Got an hour to kill. And then yeah, then I'll be on that. Super quick, super easy. Hopefully I can knock out all those in 2 hours. That'd be nice. Worst case, I'll push my 3 o'clock back a little bit. Then I also have somebody coming in at 3 for a quick little consult. This girl dropped off a deposit, I think, maybe. But she said, I think she said like she was in like a year ago. So I don't know if I still have her deposit. I have a 3-month. I'll usually hold on to a deposit for like a year or two, depending on life circumstances, you could say. I don't take people's deposits and, you know, deposit them or spend them right away because, you know, like even though they paid for it, in a sense, you can say like you spend that $100 and then, you know, you think you're getting $300, you only get $200. It's still kind of like, well, fuck. But she said she, you know, was talked to me last like a year ago, and it's just like my deposit contract states that I'll hold on to your deposit for 3 months before you lose it. Because all in all, if you give me a deposit and I don't see you within 3 months, then you probably shouldn't have scheduled an appointment or like, you know, canceled and you know, said you'll get back to me when you know, want to get back to me. So I'll have to scroll through my deposit slips and see if hers is still there. If not, I'll just ask her for another deposit. Well, I'll probably ask her for another deposit anyway, because worst case, if she does, she has $200 towards her tattoo. So yeah, so, you know, decent day. So I'll probably get off around, I don't know, 6, 7 o'clock, depending on how long my 3 o'clock takes, if I have to push her back or not. Worst case, you know, I'll just work on the trade guy for 2 hours, and if I get it done, I get it done. If I don't, then I'll just schedule him somewhere else, probably like in a week or two, to do the rest of the trade. So, but anyway, that's it for now. Hope you have a good day. I'll, you know, do what I normally do, record the tattoos, post them as shorts, and, you know, go from there. So, yet again, if you're in this area, Distinct Ink Tattoo, Carson City, Nevada, 775-883-6878. Check us out. Bye.